If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode 20 of the second season here at AC Milan. We are still currently top of the table. There are 11 games to go in the league season. We start with the aim against third place Napoli, so it's a big one. If we can win this, it will really help towards getting that Serie A title. Still, like we say, 7 points clear. Udinese, though, are level on points with Napoli, as are Lazio. But Lazio, crucially, have played a game extra. Juventus have recovered slightly from lagging down in mid-table, which is now where Roma find themselves, weirdly. They've kind of swapped. Roma were pushing for Champions League, and now they find themselves down near the bottom of the table. So we have Napoli today to start things off. Then again, at the end of the week against Cagliari in the league, and we finish today's episode with a game against Fenerbahce in the second leg of the Champions League. Of course, we drew the first one 2-2. 2 away goals, but obviously we need any kind of win from this third game of the episode, the second leg, and we will be through to the quarterfinals. So that's the aim, as many points as possible in the league and a win in the Champions League too. See what we can do. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further videos. But without any further ado, Napoli. It's the best defensive record in the league against the best offensive record in the league. 52 goals scored by Napoli so far this season. They're clearly a goal threat. We pride ourselves on our defensive record here at AC Milan, but this is going to be a really tough test. Because of the short distance in time between the Juventus game last week and this one, I'm actually having to play a rotation side here, which isn't the best. And then I'm probably going to play this same team against Cagliari, so I can play a stronger team against Fenerbahce. Still just trying to twist the squad around rotation-wise to ensure that we have the best players available at the right times. Obviously, I would prefer to get a win in the semi-final of a cup than in this game against Napoli when we have a lead at the top of the table. So we'll try and get the best result possible, but as we say, or as we saw, they've got the best defensive record in the league. Insigne, Higuain and Callejon with attacking midfielders Mertens and Hamsik alongside defensive-minded Allen in the middle. So it's effectively a 4-1-5 with regards their attacking play. This is not going to be easy at all. Hamsik, Bretonnier and Higuain just kind of run into each other. Dries Mertens will drill it out wide to Callejon. Force him down the line, which is where we want him to go, but he's worked it inside, and Maximovic just hits him in the face, but at least the ball is away from goal. Insigne rifles it back to Gulam, into Hamsik. Hamsik with a shot! Whoa, keeper was comfortable, I was not. That wasn't far away. 15 minutes in, Napoli have the first chance of the game. It was on target to start off with, but it just bent away, and in actual fact went a good foot wide. Oh, Tonelli intercepts that. Get this to Bonaventura, look for Pato. Oh, pass takes a deflection, but Pato's got some space. Good shot that's well saved down low by Pepe Reina. There's our first chance of the game. Oh, lovely, lovely ball over the top of his head by Muru, but I couldn't get it back to him with Mbai Niang. Well, that was a decently hit shot, actually, from Alex Pato that caused the keeper some problems. Hopefully my passing is a little bit better than that, though, as we move forward. Bretonnier will look for Tonelli again. Terrible first touch. Oh, but he's stolen it off him. We'll look for Pato at the back post. Can he get there? Albiol heads it away, and Napoli will clear their lines. Jorginho to Bretonnier at the start of the second half. Pato's there. Got it to him. Hamsik committed himself to a challenge and kind of opened up the space. We'll get this out wide to Bernardeschi. Turn inside, look for Bonaventura. There's a bit of space here. Wow, finish! Bonaventura makes it Milan 1, Napoli 0 at the very start of the second half. The first 45 was so nervy. They'd try and inch their way forward and we'd turn them around, and then we'd try and inch our way forward and then they'd tackle me and turn it around. But what a finish. That was what we needed. Just one moment of absolute pure quality to give us the 1-0 lead, and Bonaventura provided it. Free kick for Napoli in a position that could cause us some danger here if Higuain can find a teammate, which is what he does. Oh my days! Who was that with the overhead kick? Is that Jonathan de Guzman? I think that's Jonathan de Guzman. What a strike. Counter-attack from Napoli, and there's so much space on the far side for Lorenzo Insigne. I'm just waiting for the ball, looking for Higuain, but he ran offside, thankfully. Insigne with a shot. God, he hits it outside the post. Gulam puts it back into the middle. Donnarumma claims. Whew, that was very nearly a textbook counter-attack from Napoli. Caught me in possession in their own half, and then just broke away at such pace with Insigne. Bonaventura, oh, Pato just wasn't interested in the ball there whatsoever. there goes the final whistle. That was a difficult game, but we scrape a 1-0 victory, which is massive for our title fight. Absolutely huge to beat a side that are trying to chase us down, and to do it only had 2 shots all game. They had 6, but I could only get 1 of them on target. That was such a close game. Delighted to come away with all 3 points. Inter lose to Cesena. Udinese, who was second, draw with Sassuolo. So our lead at the top of the table has definitely increased now. We've got Cagliari next. And then after that, a game against Fenerbahce. The league table at present sees us 9 points clear at the top with 10 games to go. There are still 30 points available, but a 9-point gap is massive. 3 sides trying to chase us down. Lazio, Napoli and Udinese. It's going to go down to the wire for the Champions League spots, but hopefully we can guarantee ourselves the title a few games before the end of the season. Ellie with a good tackle. Quickly get it around the corner to Bretonnier. It's a good turn. Getting away from the defenders and looking to slot in Jorginho, which he's done beautifully. Jorginho in the box. I'm just going to drill this. Oh, it wasn't very well drilled. But Kucka still gets this shot off in tight circumstances. In a tight space to give us the first chance of the game. Bernardeschi, oh, he's left-footed. We get onto that left, but straight into a defender. First chance comes and goes. Still 0-0. Bonaventura around the corner to Kucka. Space out wide for Bernardeschi. Actually, let's go back through there to Kucka and give it back to Bernardeschi. Can we get it back to Kucka? We might not need to. Bernardeschi's going solo. Gets the shot off, but falls over while he's taking it. Straight at the keeper. 2 chances in the opening 25 minutes or so, but 0-0 is the scoreline still. Donso with a throw. Bretonnier hopefully will clear this, and he has done. Kucka, oh, good turn actually, very good turn. Oh, that touch, Jorginho killed the move. What a ridiculously heavy touch. And oh, Marco Sell with a great turn. And Ramizzi shoots wide. Did Donnarumma get a touch on that? Is it a goal kick? Thankfully, it's a goal kick. Nice touch by Kucka. Will set Pato away. Not that he's got anywhere to run to or anyone to pass to. Here's Bretonnier. Back to Jorginho. There's a bit of space here now. Jorginho will poke it out wide looking for Bernardeschi. On his left foot, look to finesse it to the far bottom corner. Oh, it goes through the goalkeeper, down into the ground and over the bar. You spawny son of a bitch, Colombi. I can't believe he's kept that out. Up we go, Rodrigo. Oh, Ellie can't get there. I'm just going to pull this back to Bretonnier, who's going to shoot from the edge of the box and hit the post. Oh, Kucka could tackle that. Or just try and shoot and kick it straight into the guy's shins. That should be our throw, but oh, it comes so close to scoring. Still 0-0 as we head towards half-time. Suso still going. I don't know how he's been able to get away from the defender there. Pato's done well. He's in behind. Pato for 1-0. Good save by the keeper. Balzano is going to maybe get it clear. Oh, I was hoping it was going to go out for a corner. It didn't. That's our best chance of the second half so far. Muru will get this back here and oh, look for Pato again, but Kucka can't find him. Jorginho. Let's go to Kucka. That's not Kucka, that's Bernardeschi. Now there's Kucka. Pato's in the middle. Now can we find him? Alex Pato underneath it. No, is that going to be a corner to me? It is. 4 minutes to go. There's still time to get ourselves a winner here. Bonaventura to take the corner. In it comes. Who's underneath it? Maksimovic. We'll try and knock this down. Kucka to Muru, the left back, but it's well blocked. This has been similar to the Napoli game, in fairness. It's just that we haven't been able to get that one goal that we need to make the breakthrough. There's only 2 minutes left, and they're trying to catch me on the counter. We get the tackle in once and twice. And it's at the second attempt that we actually get the ball back. Kucka will lay this in front of Bernardeschi. Now, someone make me a decent run in front of me. Like that one from Suso. Not the best of balls, in fairness, but Suso will try and turn and get it back into a central area. Good touch by Jorginho. Now Suso's in behind. And he's left-footed, so he's on the right side. Suso! We've won it in the last minute. Oh, it's going to be 2 very, very tight 1-0 victories to start us off here before we head back to the Champions League. I've worked so hard to make that breakthrough, and it's the substitution that has paid off. Suso off the bench on that left foot. Just a calm finesse into the bottom corner. We're getting all 3 points from this one as well. Now we just need a win against Fenerbahce. Finished 1-0, was practically the last kick of the game, in fairness, from Suso to give us all 3 points. So 6 points from 6 from today's Serie A games. Cagliari had only the 2 shots in that game. I battered and battered on the door to knock it down, and it wasn't until the very last second that we were able to get the win. Full strength side out for this one. Hopefully the squad rotation over the past couple of games will ensure that everybody's fresh enough here to be able to get us a victory against Fenerbahce. They were extremely difficult to play against in that first leg. Hoping that the home atmosphere that you can hear in the background is very strong, will maybe, I don't know, put the Fenerbahce players off. Who knows? Robin van Persie, Nani and Shen again on the right-hand side. It's a very similar side, if not an exactly the same side as the team that we played in the first leg. So hoping for something better than a 2-2 draw. Big, long through ball from Kier. And I tell you what, Robin van Persie's flicked that on well, and Nani's going to cause me some problems here. He scored in the first leg, he's jinked past the defender, finds Channer Akeen, whose left foot is really good, and Thiago Silva has to turn that behind for a Fenerbahce corner early on. Now, if we get a 0-0 or a 1-1 draw here, we will go through on away goals. So a draw is good enough, so long as the scoreline is what we need it to be. And Donnarumma's come and punched that. But obviously, any win will take us through as well, so I would prefer to win. But we don't have to worry too much if it stays at 0-0 or at 1-1 for the majority of the game, because that scoreline will send us through. Just poke this here to Maori. He's got some space to run into, but we're going to shoot, and he's hit the bar early on. Maori's not going to win that header. Oh, cleared away. We've still got the ball though. Here's Florenzi. We'll look for Maori again. Oh, and I've run straight into the defender. Can Verratti get there? No, his legs aren't long enough, and now Sousa could set up a counter-attack for Fenerbahce. This is exactly what the first leg was like. Ball changing possession, left, right and centre, just trying to catch each other on the counter-attack and try and desperately get ourselves in front. Oh, Verdi's pass is picked off. Well, we've hit the bar in the opening 10 minutes. That surely provides us with the confidence to push forward and try and get ourselves a goal or two in this second leg. Where's Berardi gone? He's not made any sort of run, so I'll have to give it to Bakker. Berardi now just catching up. Bakker's turned into the box though, and that run from Verratti's taken the defender away. It was Maori actually that made the run. I always get those two mixed up on the pitch, but Bakker has the shot that is comfortably saved by the goalkeeper. We're dominating though in this first half. There's only 5 minutes of it left. This first half feels like it's barely a minute or two old, but somehow most of it is gone already. It's good though. The longer that the clock ticks by and there aren't any goals, the more likely we are to qualify for the next round. Nani. Oh, that's a very good ball. And there's Diego. The best chance Fenerbahce have had all game. And he's wasted it. Diego in so much space. He could bring that down and just slot it home. He's got the technique to be able to do it. You can see by his reaction. He knows. That's the best opportunity they've had so far in the opening hour to get themselves the one goal to go in front. If either side wins this on the night, obviously, they're the one that goes through. We haven't really threatened that much to get a goal just yet. Bakker, though, might do so here. If I could just shrug off the defenders. Carlos Bakker in behind. Two-star weak foot. Two-star weak foot. Win that header. Well up. Bakker just ran into the ball, but somehow comes away with it. I don't know what was going on there. Carlos Bakker turns inside again. Two-star weak foot. Oh, Volkan Demirel's behind it. Oh, Diego's footwork's good. Get rid. No, don't you dare. Oh. Silva across to Florenzi. Berardi's got space to run into. And he takes it down well. Berardi turns inside. Turns inside again. Berardi. Surely. No! Modric's got in the way. Dickhead! Why would you run there? Why would you make that run directly in front of the man that is clean through to score the goal? Oh my God. Diego's goal has done it. Fenerbahce through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. AC Milan crash out. The longer that went on at 0-0, the more likely it was that one side was going to nick it. And Fenerbahce were the side to do it. I can't believe I've lost that game. So wow, Chelsea turned the result against Dortmund around 4-0. I'm so annoyed that we haven't won that. At least we're not the only big casualties to go out in this round. Barcelona lose 1-0 to Barcelona lose 1-0 to Manchester City. PSG beat Bayern Munich 1-0. Real Madrid are out by 3-2 against Zenit as well. And Arsenal are out 2-1 to Marseille. A lot of big scalps knocked out of the Champions League in the round of 16 stage. Unfortunately, we are one of them. Well, now we know what the aim is for Season 3. All-out attack on the Champions League. It looks like we're definitely going to be winning Serie A. but we are not going to be winning the Champions League this season. The gap is 9 points. Udinese won their game in hand. 9 points, 9 games to go. Oh, I'm devastated. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Not that that really deserves a like, getting knocked out of the Champions League. I apologise. I'll see you next time.